Hello, hello. Welcome, friends. Welcome to Air to Earth Tarot. I'm Ange, and we are reading for Aries, starting at the beginning. So these are general messages for the month of November 2020. General messages, my friends, means that it probably won't resonate for all of you. So please take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. Also, check out videos for your moon and rising signs as well. Some months those will resonate more than your sun sign. Again, we're reading for Aries. It is beautiful in North Carolina right now. So just wanted to say that. Aries. What do we have for Aries? We're also doing a new spread for November, but I'll get into that after I say that if you would like to get in contact with me or would like any information on Air to Earth, how to get a private reading, all that good stuff, it'll be in the description box below. My Instagram is the main way to get in contact with me. That will be in the description box below as well. Any information on decks that I use will also be in the description box below, okay? So, as I was saying, we're doing a new spread for November. I'm really liking it. So we're going to start with an animal oracle card to ground the reading. And then we will pull 2 cards for love. Please keep in mind that love does not only mean romantic love. It can be platonic love. It can be family. It can be wherever your heart lies, usually with regard to the relationships in your life. If you see smoke, it's just incense. Just keeping the space clear and clean so that messages can come through. So 2 cards for love, 2 cards for career, and 2 cards for personal development. Like I said, I'm really liking this spread. And then we will clarify. Okay, so Aries, let's see what we have for Aries for the month of November 2020. What do we have for Aries for the month of November 2020? Messages of love, light, understanding, clarity, focus, spirits, guides, ancestors, angels. Guide these messages for Aries. One more shuffle for Aries. Okay, what messages do we have for Aries? Spirits, guides, angels, ancestors. What messages do we have for Aries for the month of November 2020? What messages do we have for Aries for the month of November 2020? What messages do we have for Aries for the month of November 2020? Yeah, but I like to get through. What do we have for Aries? Very easy flowing energy I'm feeling, Aries. What do we have for Aries for the month of November 2020? Spirits, guides, angels, ancestors. What messages do we have for Aries? What messages do we have for Aries? Okay, I'll pull. Or face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. Keep your sense of humor. Don't take things so seriously. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just getting a very easygoing kind of energy. People may be surprised at the approach you take to solve your problems in the month of November. Um, so yeah, interesting place to start for fiery Aries. Yeah, I see laughter, smiley faces, acceptance kind of energy. Like, it's all good, it's all good, is what I'm hearing. It's interesting that we got the board to start though, because it's a different energy than what I'm feeling. Not so easygoing, so we'll see what's up with that. I think it may be for some of you that's the way you're going to choose to go about things. But I think the universe is more guiding in this direction of just being a lot more elusive, a lot more saying less, you know what I mean? And just kind of being on your own accord and moving swiftly and unnoticed, inconspicuous. But I know Aries can sometimes be bullheaded and set in their ways. And so some of you will take the boar route. And so I would definitely pull from my Minor Arcana deck for each of those to see what's going on, to clarify each of those, because it is two completely different energies. So we'll do that to close the reading, but that's how we're starting. Interesting, Aries. All right, let's see what we have for Aries for the month of November 2020 in love, career, and personal development. 3 shuffles for Aries. Aries. What do we have for Aries in love? 7 of Pentacles in reverse. What else, spirits, guides, angels, ancestors? Can we guide beautiful Aries, please, in love for the month of November 2020? Yeah, I'm just getting this very grateful, accepting kind of energy of just like my beautiful mess, Thank you, spirits. My beautiful mess. Knight of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Hmm. Let's get the whole spread out. What do we have in career for Aries, spirits, guides, angels, ancestors? What messages do we have for Aries in career? 10 of Swords in reverse. Thank you. Moon. A release, freedom. An end of a cycle, like a finally kind of energy, like something you've battled with for some time in regards to your work is finally being released. And for some of you, that's leaving. For some of you, it's just a breakthrough of some sort. So we'll look further into that when we clarify. And in personal development, too soon. In personal development, what do we have for Aries November 2020? What messages do we have? Thank you. The Devil in reverse. What else do we have for Aries November 2020? Thank you. Knight of Cups in reverse. Can't wait to clarify this. Interesting, the way the cards are coming out. Okay, so in love, we have the 7 of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. This is kind of feeling, this is frustration, it looks like. Frustration with working at something and working and working and working, and you're just not getting, you're not seeing the fruits of your labor as of yet, as it pertains to a relationship in your life. Again, it could be platonic, could be friendship, could be family relations, but I'm just getting across the board like frustration. Um, and again, I'm just seeing these two animal oracle cards. Like there's one route you could take, which is just make light of it, accept it, keep it moving, laugh at it even. And then I have another way that you can handle these issues, which is head on, which is probably what you're more comfortable with, what you feel, which it would feel more satisfying to you to do so, just in terms of a release of that frustration. But just in terms of peace, I think the Roadrunner route is the way to go. There's also a message of speed here. We have two knights on the board with the Roadrunner. Um, So it's like this message of like, get out of there. Like don't stay in an argument too long. Don't stay in disagreements too long. Get in and get out. State your piece, um, and get out of there. Um, is probably your best bet. So that's what I'm seeing in love, is just frustration of not being able to see the results or the fruits of your labor. It feels like you've been at it with this person, or it could be multiple people, um, and you just feel like you're kind of spinning your wheels, you know. So we'll clarify. In career, as I was saying, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Moon. This is a breakthrough. This is a release. This feels good. This feels good. Um, it feels like ah, clarity. Like I know what I need to do. But it's after a struggle. It's after some mental anguish for sure. But there is a release coming, it looks like, in the month of November, or at least it starts in the month of November. The moon can also mean that it'll be a month-long process, or the phases of the moon, especially with this particular moon card. It has the phases at the top. So um, could be something that begins in the month of November and kind of doesn't finish up until the end of the year. But you're beginning to feel a little more at peace with your work situation, Aries. In personal development, we have the devil in reverse. Again, another sign of like liberation, excuse me, liberation, peace after struggle. And then we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. This looks like introspection. It looks like honesty is in order, like coming to terms with something within yourself. Um yeah, it's almost reading like the Hermit card, you know. It's a release. Again, it's a release of this Capricorn energy that comes with the devil, which is like constantly trying to micromanage yourself, it looks like. But it feels like you were keeping yourself caged, like you were not allowing yourself to express, um, maybe biting your tongue, or maybe you didn't realize you were biting your tongue. Maybe it was more so just, again, a lack of expression of emotions. And sometimes that's not necessarily not speaking up, but it's not allowing emotions to release in any way. So this could be crying, you know what I mean? This could be, it doesn't have to be a conversation that you have to have with someone, because it is in personal development, but it's more so about just releasing emotions. And it looks like you're learning to do that in the month of November, or that's something you need to learn to do and will help you in the month of November. So let's clarify. Can you clarify the cards on the table, please? Aries for the month of November 2020. Can we clarify the cards on the table, please? It looks like you're looking for a lot of freedom in your life right now, Aries. You feel kind of trapped in the different areas of your life. Each of these has a theme of just kind of like wanting out or wanting progress, wanting change, you know, not being satisfied where you are currently. All right. Can we clarify the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Swords, please? Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is like a forfeit. This is like, I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to. So this could be a conversation that you need to have with someone, Aries, where you're just like, oh, sorry. You're like, listen, I don't want to do this anymore. Something's got to give. Something's got to change. It doesn't look like you're giving up necessarily, but you are possibly just wanting to go in another direction, but you certainly don't want conflict. You want an agreement of sorts. So it looks like you're looking for compromise. You're ready to compromise because you're tired of being at odds with someone. In career, can we clarify the the 10 of swords? Can we clarify the 10 of swords and the moon, please? In career. Why is the 10 of swords and the moon here? Thank you. Knight of Wands in reverse, another knight. Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is realizing that you have had a change of heart with regards to something that you're passionate about, or changing direction, accepting the end of something, accepting, just gaining clarity about something. Like, this isn't, something is going to be revealed in the month of November that allows you to make allows you to see things clearly with regard to what you may have wanted in the past. You are kind of, there's a change. There's a change. It looks like stress, to be honest. It looks like something is just causing you a lot of stress right now, and you may just be looking for outlets. You're looking for areas where you can release some of this stress because it's building up. And it looks like you're going to accomplish that in the month of November. At least it feels like that. What's up with this Devil in reverse and Knight of Cups in reverse in personal development? Why is the Devil here with the Knight of Cups in reverse? You wanted to come out. I'll let you come out. Two of Pentacles. Again, I mentioned stress, and the Two of Pentacles can be about just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, ping pong kind of energy with regards to something in your physical space. It could be your family, could be your job, but nothing feels quite satisfying to you right now, Aries. And you're looking for change in personal development. Let's pull one more on the Devil and Knight of Cups. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. So it looks like you're asking for a release, but you're also still trying to hold on to something you feel like you've worked for, and you don't want to give it up. And that's internally. This is internally. And the universe is saying you gotta release. There's a clear message of release here, of liberation, of free yourself of these circumstances. Let's look into the two ways to do that with these animal oracle cards that came out in the beginning, because I feel that that's where we're going to get some some direction. So can we clarify this boar for Aries, please? Clarify the boar for Aries, please. Gotta stop being such a perfectionist, Aries. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands for the boar. So that is hard-earned victory. Victory that that came with losses, that came with just a hard-won fight. And it's like, was it worth it? Is it worth it? You know, you holding on to whatever it is you want to hold on to. This is for some of you, Aries, some of you, because for others, I do feel this wild, just wildly free energy of like, I'm done with it. I'm willing to do whatever I need to do to feel free again. But for others of you, there is this energy of still juggling back and forth, still, you know, not quite being wholehearted about wanting to be free and wanting change. And for those of you, it's not that victory isn't in the cards, because it is, but it's hard won. It's with a lot of loss and a lot of sacrifice. And let's see what's up with the Roadrunner for those of you who choose to be a little lighter about things, have a sense of humor, not accept that things are not perfect, truly accept it. Can we clarify the Roadrunner, please, spirits, guides, angels, ancestors? Can we clarify the Roadrunner, please? Can we clarify the Roadrunner, please? Can we clarify the Roadrunner, please? For Aries, thank you. The Two of Wands. Okay, got it. So for those of you, Aries, who are not going the perfectionist route, who choose to accept things as they are and choose to just kind of laugh it off and move on, you may not be as accomplished in the month of November, but you are you're satisfied in knowing that you're building something new. And so you cut your losses and you're okay with it. Whereas this Aries, for those of you who are not so gung-ho about completely rebuilding or have trouble accepting imperfections in yourself and others, you will fight and get what you want in the month of November, but it comes at a cost. Comes at a cost. But it looks like you will get what you want. But there's something tricky here about what do you actually want, Aries. So just dig deep, dig real deep before you make any moves in the month of November, Aries. Interesting. Well, thank you so much for watching. I will definitely see you next month, and I'm excited to see how this goes for you, Aries. Good luck.